My wife and I started doing this together 20 years ago, and 20 years ago, things were a little more stable.
On a day-to-day basis, it's very hard to cash flow when it costs you more to produce the product you're selling than what you're getting paid for it.
Come on, girl. Yep. Get over.
From feed prices to fuel prices to the milk you buy in the store, the Donahoes say it can all change in the blink of an eye, and they have to be prepared.
We're business people. What we have is a business. You know, on a daily basis, we have to decide exactly what route we're going to take for that day.
6 months, things can change a lot. Milk prices can drop or rise by 20 to 30%. Fuel prices can do the same.
To succeed in farming, Jeff says you must be able to adapt.
The only thing that's constant is change, and you have to be willing to change if you want to stay in business.
And while Jeff is willing to change, he says it's the political issues that frustrate farmers.
There is no definite farm bill.
Most farmers expected to start 2013 with a new farm bill in place, but when Congress passed the fiscal cliff deal in January, the new farm bill never came.
We're in sequester now. Nobody knows what tomorrow's going to bring from a business standpoint, and it's hard to plan accordingly.
And it's not just the farmers who are disappointed. Some lawmakers agree.
Shamefully, the Congress didn't pass a farm bill last year. I think they used way too much floor time up on other issues. We should have had a farm bill.
So is there a plan at this point?
It's a big source of conversation. Nobody knows quite what to do with it. They've got another year to start over with a new Congress. I think everybody's determined to have a good farm bill.
And while Congress talks about the new farm bill, for the farmers actually living it and preparing for their futures, they need answers.
When mom and dad decide they don't want to do it every day anymore, take it over. I've worked myself into the business now, and we're doing it all together, and someday I'll be here doing it by myself.
You have to produce a few more pounds of milk or sell some. You have to figure out a way. In our case, bringing in another generation, we have to somehow generate more dollars every year so Rick is able to make a living.
And while it won't be easy, the Donahoes say Atrass Farm is a family business, and they're going to keep it that way.
It's been in the blood, it's in the family for a long time. And
there's a great feeling when you walk out of the barn at night. All the cows are laying down. They're so comfortable, chewing their cuds. And it's like, you know, we take care of them. We're responsible for them. They're just the satisfaction of it all.
There's nothing else I'd rather do on this world.
Talk about a family that loves what they do. And coming up tomorrow, the yogurt boom has hit central New York, but are farmers reaping the benefits? You might be surprised with what some farmers and lawmakers have to say.